Hello guys, welcome back to the Matrix of Line. Welcome back to the Matrix of Life channel, and here we go with analyzing on mistakes here. This video gonna be dedicated to readers and their mistakes. Remember this video on Brian Laundrie I have made. There we were petitioning questions on Gabby Petito, cause of death, and this everything. And there was like report why she died, that she was strangled and this everything. But in my reading, I said that he hit her with some sort of like wand or something like this, coming through so strong. While I was doing this reading, why tarot readers mistaken. So in this video I gonna explain you why tarot readers, why it happens that tarot readers mistaken. Every tarot reader could and can and of course will be mistaken at some point, because when you're using this instrument or when you're using your psychic abilities, but in public readings, remember, we not using psychic abilities that much. When you're doing this, when you're channeling information, all of us have very different channels to connect to divine and to channel information. Some people connected through universal information field, just like me. Some people connected through entities, readers with energy 15. Some readers not actually reading, they like either using logic as readers with energy 1, or just manifesting things for you, again readers with energy 1. I am talking a lot about this in readers, yeah, how to choose the best reader for yourself, which one to trust your energy to. So all readers using very different channels. It's like, imagine physicists in a laboratory, and they studying some object like sphere or whatsoever. And one scientist can measure like the diameter of the sphere, have this tool, right? Another scientist can measure radiation from the sphere. Another scientist can see colors of the sphere. But as a reader, you build in your entire perspective just from one factor. If you could combine all 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or whatsoever you measuring about this object through different channels, the more precise prediction gonna be. That's why working with clients, I am not only using tarot, especially with those clients with whom we working long-term and who on private coaching sessions here. We using not only tarot, we using not only lucid dreams, we using not only signs and symbols, symbolism. We using a lot of different tools like matrix, like numerology, like astrology to some point. We using here with clients tarology. We using signs and symbols for analysis. We using this remote viewing technique as well. So like 6 instruments in your pocket, of course it's gonna work well for a person who come in for your advice, yeah? Rather than when you only using one instrument and you got like that, you got some sort of data that diameter of this object is like 20 centimeters. What object is there? Can you answer? It could be whatsoever. But if you get in extra information, of course, the more you get in, like, that's why I prefer in all serious cases, like when we predicted Trump's, when he lost elections, I was using tarot, I was using matrix to answer this question, and I was using his picture, signs and symbols language. 3 tools I used to make a prediction, and this prediction appeared to be correct. In case of how Brian Laundrie killed Abby, remember when I analyzed Matrix and her death in past incarnation, that she was like suffocated by her mom by accident in past life, how she died in a very young age as well, like almost a baby, definitely paying like karmic debts on not saving life, debt, because like first incarnation you die very young, you come into this planet, you die very young, and next incarnation you come in, you can die like you can live extra longer, but still if there is still a lot of dark karma like this behind your shoulder, karma of non-saving life based on first ethical principle, and if you're not doing anything to compensate it in a big amount in this lifetime, like some people like they saving animals like crazy here. I know in Kharkiv, I know two guys here, they have this shelter for animals I'm supporting monthly, and they saving them like crazy, I'm telling you. But if you come in with such huge debt and you're not doing any, you just chilling, traveling by van, and you're not paying what you should pay, your debt from previous life, of course later, sooner or later, karma gonna chase you and your life will be taken in some point. You should understand, yeah? And in her past life scenario, how she died, most likely gonna repeat in this lifetime. But when I was doing reading on how he killed her on tarot, I channeled very different information from what autopsy revealed us. Remember this. Why this happen? Quite often happening when you doing reading on mentally not healthy people, on people with sort of like schizophrenia and everything. And doing this reading, I was more tapping into his energies rather than Gabby energies. So again, while he was doing this to her, like strangled her, in his head there might be played like maybe he is fighting demons or something with a stick. And I picked up on these energies. That's why you should not do readings for mentally sick people. This is gonna be a waste of your time and effort and everything. And unlikely you will get true information. And another question, while we were channeling on where is he now, I said I'm sensing a lot of enormous amount of water, like he's surrounded by water, and they so-called like found his remains, his skull in the water. Like what the hell had happened to him? Is he really dead? This question I'm getting so often during last time. Okay, so let's try to answer this, because in terms of his matrix, again, in terms of his matrix, where was his Brian matrix? Yeah. He don't have energies which may push him to suicide. But he have energies, energy 18 in minus can make you mentally sick. And mentally sick people, they can do whatsoever with, like, he may do some shit to himself without full realization that he gonna die as a result of it. Because mentally, like, schizophrenic people, they think of themselves maybe like a superhero, maybe Superman, and he shot at himself just because he thought that he's Superman and not gonna die of this. But if we're talking about mentally healthy person in his matrix, no energies which may signify that this person have tendency to suicide. So that's why I'm still questioning this. Is he really dead, or this sort of like play? Because when we were doing readings, there was a lot of enormous amount of moon energies. Remember, please. Enormous amount of moon energies. Here we go. So is Brian Laundrie really dead? Like, they found his remains, and a lot of people like convinced, but still a lot of like question on this, and sending emails and asking me to do reading. Is he really dead? Like Brian Laundrie no more alive? Is he really dead? Communicate clearly. How more clear we can communicate this question? To me, this like angels tell on like either you asking a wrong question, either it should be rephrased. Okay, let's ask if Brian Laundrie is still alive. Let's see. Ooh. Peaceful resolution wanna pop up. And somehow I wanna take it like maybe this all like some sort of scenario and play. Is Brian Laundrie still alive? Brian Laundrie is still alive? Improving health. What? Getting implants or what? From my personal practice, when it's clear, it's clear. When we get in no answer, it's always no answer. And to the question, is he still alive? There should be no. Clearly no pulled from this deck. Improving health and peaceful resolution. A wonderful cards. Like, I'm gonna pull one more card here, just to make sure. And again, it's up to you in what to believe. Because why cards are showing this? Definitely there is a bottom to this official information that he's dead. You have like tomb, but it's up to you to believe, is he dead? And for him, like, is he still alive? Improving health, yeah, he's still alive and improving his health. I don't know how they identified him. Really. Let me pull from tarot deck to see on this relationship. What is there? But here I want to petition question differently. Again, remember, a lot of things depends on how you petition in question. What's behind the news about Brian Laundrie's death? What's really behind this news? Is it actual death? Because so many things makes no sense in this case. Chariot, goal achievement, escape could be, run away. Fooling someone. What's really behind this news? Making fool of someone. And strange. Especially creepy vibes. I'm like, this card like taming a lion, and to me this is taming like making people to shut up, making like social opinion to shut up, because a lot of people like they for justice, they claiming, they asking for justice for Gabby here, like to, because in traditional tarot deck what she's doing, she's shutting lions mouths, and society now is really this angry lion. What's really behind this news? 3 major arcanum. Could you imagine this? This is insane. Is he really dead? Let's see. Okay. Is Brian Laundrie still alive? Let's ask, because as we asked in the first version here. Magician. Magician is master manipulator. All these 4 major arcanums makes me no doubt that this entire death news actually fake news, and this is sort of to make the society shut up. He's pretty much alive. These are not cards which gonna pop up for a person who accidentally died. I don't know where they took skull with his teeth or what was found there. Sorry guys, I don't have much time to follow all this news or what I'm getting your email updates, you emailing and comment updates. You can drop your comment if you're following much closer this case, how they identified him. But this everything show. They put up a show. You see 78 cards in the freaking deck. All major arcanum. Strong arcanum. Funny. Making fool of someone. Manipulating others. Being pretty. This is pretty much a life card. This is not a death card. This is not a judgment card, because judgment, remember, this is transitioning card from earth to sky. This is not death card even. He's perfectly alive. I don't know whom to believe, but I always trust my guts. And with these 4 cards here, like, but again, remember why we got so much like puzzled information from previous reading is because most likely mentally he is not well. Let's see, is he mentally well? Let's see. Oh, no wanted to pop up. He's mentally not well, but we'll see. I'm gonna pull like extra card to the snow. You see, like, no wanted to like jump out. What here wanted to? Success. Is he mentally well? No need to worry. No need to worry in which sense, like, is he mentally well? Remain positive about his mental health. No, he is not mentally well. Well, let's pick up on What's mentally energies there? Is he mentally well? Sort of in his head. What's there? Ooh. Devil? Was in his head. No, mentally he's not well. That's why information we channeled on Gabby's death was so twisted. Because when you're doing reading on psychologically not well person who cannot, who's losing themselves, this border between their imagination and reality, whatsoever you're reading on them will be so much twisted. Mentally well. And devil card, of course he's not well mentally. Devil is like schizophrenia card. And Queen of Swords, yeah, it's overthinking, constant like fighting inner demons in your head. Mentally he is not well. Okay guys, that's it. That's it. I feel that that's it. I just don't want to merge furthermore in these disgusting energies, because I had very similar feeling like when I chatted on Twitter with one narcissist and I wanted to throw up from a person's energy, and later on when I found this person social media, I realized that this person like constantly drinking, have other addictions in their life, and that's why I wanted to throw up, because I picked on the energy so much. Because they constantly drinking alcohol, partying and doing all this naughty shit. Anyway, and in this mentally not well energies, I don't want to like proceed with them. It's a little bit disgusting. Okay, so that's it. We'll be waiting for your comments. What you think on Brian Laundrie case? Do you really believe in his death? Which facts, maybe you watch something interesting, which facts you have, which information, feel free to share, because here I'm sharing only from tarot perspective, from energies perspective, from matrix perspective. You may like share something which you get in at other people very logical channels who really investigate in this case and trying to put together puzzles of information. That's not what I am doing here. That's why I am adding to the title of the videos. This is tarot reading. So people who are too much into logic, so they would not be clicking on this and not wasting their time and not getting upset. But those people who open to this sort of information, they will click, watch and share maybe something interesting in the comments below. Okay guys, let's stay connected in the comment section. If you like it here, don't forget to subscribe, okay, and engage yourself in other activities in community section, for example, and I will see you soon, hopefully.